Friends. How many of us have them talking about friends? Ones you can depend on. Hello world, Prentice here again. And if you hadn't guessed, uh, topic of friendship is on my mind. You think it was spring today. It's actually the beginning of October, which probably isn't going to come as a surprise to anybody, but if someone was to watch this sometime from now and wonder why it was so sunny and warm well into the autumn, well, I'm wondering that too. Anyway, I posted on Facebook this morning that I unfriended someone and then got a friend request from someone else. And I refer to it as the circle of life. I want to talk about that person that I unfriended. But I guess it doesn't really matter whether I say her name or not. But I won't, just because I don't feel like it. Anyway, this friend of mine was someone I met through Tiffany shortly after I got to Battle Creek. Walking through the woods, it might get dark. And she was one of many of the people that I met through Tiffany. Most of the people I know were Tiffany's friends before I knew them, and most of them are pretty cool people. But I always got a bad feeling about this one person. Like, from the moment she met me, she didn't really like me. And I'll be the first to admit, I'm not always the best judge of what people think of me. I tend to err on the side of disdain, if you will. But, I have learned to try to overlook that feeling and, try and figure out what the real deal is. And generally I find that people are receptive to me, at least. Even if they're not like trying to be my best buddy, they recognize that I'm someone who at least tries to be likable, and I have a sense of humor and pretty open-minded, I'd like to think. So, I get along with people. But then you run into people who, for whatever reason, just don't want to get with that program. And that's their choice. And this particular person was one of those people. I've come to the conclusion that this woman was trying to steal my girlfriend from me. Oh, somebody's walking down the path. Oh, yeah. Fine, thanks. Shh. Dum 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 dum. It was like a mini cliffhanger in the vlog there. Anyway, yeah. I mean, it was pretty clear to me that the two of them had some sort of feelings for each other beyond friendship, but hadn't explored it. And I didn't want to make too big a thing out of it. But it's become kind of a thing. I don't know. Anyway, the more time that went by, and the fact that Tiffany sort of threw me under the bus. Now, maybe I shouldn't say that, but she always told people, when something bad would happen, we would have an argument, and make it sound like I was so cruel and vicious. And that's just something I try very hard not to be. I'm going to stop here because I'm almost at the library. See? I try not to be. I don't know. I don't think she has a very realistic view of what relationships are supposed to be like, which I've told her. I'm not saying anything that we haven't discussed ad nauseum, but I don't know. Anyway, seems that this friend um, sort of made a play recently at a time when things were sort of weird between Tiffany and I anyway. Without going into details, I don't think details are necessary, but it's kind of a dick move, in my opinion. And you tell me what you think about it. But yeah. So I don't know where things stand right now. But I do know I don't really want to be friends with this woman anymore. Or, well, try. I mean, I feel like I was trying pretty hard to be her friend, even though I had my suspicions about her. And this is what happens. I have a hard enough time trusting people about this sort of thing going on, but just gotta focus on the positive. I mean, there's definitely more people that I feel I know where I stand with them than not, and that's what I have to remember. So yeah. So yeah, but I don't know what's going on necessarily. Hope to figure it out pretty soon. And I guess that's about it. And I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I can always do another vlog if I remember what it was. Anyway, thanks for watching. And oh, I got a question this time. Has something like that ever happened to you? You know, you were friends with somebody and they tried to, you know, do something shady to you, like to the point where you didn't want to forgive them for it? Let me know in whatever way you see fit. You're all computer and internet literate, so you know all the ways you can do that. But thanks for watching, and until next time, this interview is over.